Yeah, I just have one question.
Please.
Are they really reading books?
They are, yes.
Still, I mean, books where you have pages in it.
Yeah. Thank God they do.
Really?
Thank God they do.
How do they turn the pages? I mean, with their fingers or do this like
Swipe.
No. I just mentioned it because the CEO Clubs is doing a wonderful work. I'm a man who traveled the world. When I was a diplomat, I was for nearly 30 years a diplomat. So I was working for the Austrian government. So there was a mixture of patriotism plus big interest in the world. Yeah. So being together in this group formed me, and now I'm practically a consultant. Yeah. So I helped a lot of people, and getting the chance to become an entrepreneur was of course super interesting. Oh God, embarrassing. Oh, that's not easy. It was of course embarrassing when I applied to go to Colombia, to Bogota, and my future boss, he was at that time in Vienna for the hearings. I had the right age, I was the mixture for him he wanted to have. And then he said, okay, now we check your Spanish. I answered in Italian.
Okay.
Yeah, and but at the end he said, okay, you're my man. In 2 weeks you're in Bogota. And by the way, you have to work a little bit on your Spanish.
What is this thing that made you decide to deal with wine?
I was already invested in the wine. And then the CEO Clubs had their first evening. And it was an introduction, and this guy from America came. And the question was from him, is a reason to become an entrepreneur. And then somebody said, if I have a market. I was a diplomat. Many people wanted to talk to me personally. So I chose the best restaurants, of course. They had nice credit cards. And every evening it was more or less the same subject. Please order a bottle of wine. And we want to have a Romanian wine. Try to order them, and mostly, in most cases, I got this answer, it's sold out. And I saw a huge potential for premium wine. I just saw a market. That's a very good question. Of course, it's the old thing, open door policy, ask me any question, but I think it's a motivation of the others in this environment to really say, I'm the one checking that you take care of this person. That helps enormous. But very important is that they feel welcome, and this only works, I think, with good colleagues. For 100% the song title. So it had words from a song, this is clear. I was really very happy when Bob Dylan won the Nobel Prize for Literature. The value of these words and fitting into music, I think they are geniuses. And Elton John, Michael Franks, Bob Dylan, John Lennon, just to mention one, it would be unfair, yeah? Yeah, but exactly. If your head explodes many years too soon, I see you on the dark side of the moon.
I was ready to say that because I know you very well. So yeah, best concert you've been? Best
concert?
Yeah,
was the Queen, Freddie Mercury.
Okay, for me the best concert I've been in Athens, starting with 3 o'clock in the afternoon, ending at 12 o'clock at night. We have a local guy, Tracy Chapman.
Yes.
Peter Gabriel, Sting, and Bruce Springsteen ending. I think it was 9 hours of orgasm listening to music and
wonderful.
Who
in the world want to perform after Sting?
Yep.
Nobody.
Yes, true.
Nobody want to go out when Sting is leaving. Yeah.
The boss is good enough.
You must
the
be.
Boss is good enough to do that.
The boss is good enough.
Next category.
Personal, yeah. Personal me. Yeah, okay.
Personal you.
Oh God. Yeah. I have no regrets. I could have bought bitcoins, and I made a lot of mistakes in my life. But I think mistakes are very important in our life, and they are forming us. So I needed all these mistakes, and now mentioning one is, yes, it's ridiculous, and even I don't even regret it.
Walter is a huge football fan. He's a football enthusiast.
I'm not the only one in this room.
No, yeah, exactly. Then he's a big Rapid Vienna fan. he made me a fan of Rapid Vienna, although they're green.
Yeah, it's because of our striker. It's a Greek striker,
it's
so
fine,
naturally.
Yeah, and I hope I made him an Olympiacos fan. So we kind of one of the people I really enjoy discussing about football because he really knows the sport. Who do you think are the top 3 footballers that you have actually watched and you consider them to be brilliants in the sport?
Well, this is unfair, I think, from your side, because it's very difficult to say Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. But I've seen only one of them. But I want to mention both.
Pelé or Maradona? For you?
Well, it's a matter of age. It's clearly Maradona. I mean, for me, who was the better player? I don't know.
As a kid, who was a player that after you saw him play, you felt the magic?
Müller.
Müller. For me, it was Paulo Futre.
Futre, yeah.
The Portuguese guy.
Yeah, everybody wanted to be Müller. And for me, of course, as an Austrian and he a Bavarian, but if I would have been 10 and at that time I would have had Müller here.